I am immersed. Welcome to Baldur's Gate. Aeyou, my Politicos are friends. Johnny Five Alive here, and welcome back to another episode of Park Spotlight. Today, what we have here is Kingdom of the Two Suns, created by the one and only Krimsalt, a master in this community, also a supporter of the show, a golden patron. Thank you so much for your support, Crimmy. And here they say, wow, this one's gonna be a doozy. Buckle up. Hopefully I got enough B-roll to cover this here introduction. Let's get into it. Visit a kingdom forgotten in the books of history. Enter the Kingdom of the Two Suns. Ages ago, the three clans of Wayara, Takk, and Shayl wandered into this land seeking refuge. The kingdom's occupants gave them a false promise of salvation, but soon forced them into labor and subservience. After generations of being chained and worked, the three clans rose up, overthrew their oppressors, expelled them, and took the land of the Two Suns for themselves. Infighting soon began. The clans did not know to wield the power they never had. Eventually, peace was made, and descendants of the clans founded the three expansive provinces. The provinces of Weya settled into the forested valley, the province of Shayl spread across the hilly plains, and the province of Takk built itself into the highland mountains. Yet peace did not last. Takk and Shayl constantly argued over politics and land, and eventually war broke out between the two provinces. As for Weya, long descendants of the oppressors returned as pirates to plunder its shores. Johnny! This is not a park in the traditional sense. Wah, wah, wah. Rather, it is meant to be an open world, like an RPG game such as Skyrim or Witcher. Or how about Baldur's Gate? It is full of visual storytelling and scenic world building. Park entrances for guests to bring some life to the world and are hidden in the three capital cities. Wait, park entrances for guests to bring some life to the world are hidden in the three capital cities. So do I start there? For you, Johnny, the living fifth, pick a random village and plop yourself down and start exploring. It is very much a slow down and take in the scenery type of experience. What is this, Planet Zoo? Rides are meant to be quests or world-building experiences. What is this, a puzzle park? I said no more of these. Each of these provinces has its own history, culture, architectural style, and world building. Each province has a capital city, numerous villages, and many environmental storytelling scenes scattered throughout the lands. Every single piece was placed with a narrative and historical purpose in mind. The land is scarred with its own history, from abandoned forts during the Great Conflict to ruins from the oppressors and remnants of the ancient civilizations long forgotten, to immerse you in its lore. The aim was to make this world feel real, and in some places, for added context, there is the occasional lore point plaques. When you are around halfway exploring, I recommend visiting the underground cavern, accessible by a series of caves marked by the land statues at their entrance. Here, you will be immersed in the history and turmoil of the Kingdom of the Two Suns. Be sure to check out many of the unique building interiors, including all three city castles and many marked shops. Please do not forget to visit the underground cavern. All non-flat rides have signs for preferred seating and time of day. There are 10 rides, including the underground experience. Apart from all that, ride all during day and in test mode. Finally, I would like to honor the wholly dedicated this entire park to our friend Zayfor, who provided many comments and suggestions on this project over the years. Give it up for Zayfor. May he rest in peace. Wow, that is quite the introduction. So, good googly moogly. Because this is a scenic adventure, and he said it's to the likes of Skyrim and Witcher, I'm gonna add my own flair to this one here today. Since you're gonna make me walk around and look at monkeys like this is Planet Zoo, I'm gonna dial up the immersion for us. Let's get into it. Okay, welcome, ladies and gentlemen. I was told to plop myself down in any village. I'm gonna start with this one. I don't know why. It's in the corner. We're going here. And I told you I'm gonna add my own immersion. I've been looking for a reason to use my Baldur's Gate 3 OST that I got with the collector's edition, or not collector's edition, but the enhanced edition of Baldur's Gate. So, because this park is supposed to be an immersive experience. Here, let me get the volume right up on this park here. Oh, it is. But what I'm gonna do here. Boom, 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 boom. We're gonna listen to the best soundtrack ever created in gaming history. It's copyright free technically because it's part of a game. Are you feeling it? Are you guys immersed? We are a part of the Takk village. Oh, this is a battleground. Let's step out. Look at the vineyards. I live next to a bunch of vineyards, guys. So I am home. It's not my fault. I'm not to blame. These ain't my beautiful, Crimmy. I broke my chains. There's more to do. There's a battlefield up there, but I'm not ready for that. We're going down here. Oh, look at the grape barrels. Great job with that, by the way. Little candies. The Battle for Takk. We're gonna need some post-production battle songs added in. He said all rides at day. So we're just sticking to it. Greetings, Takk soldier. I am here for the story, the experience. Put it in test. Dueling coaster. Make sure the other coaster is in test. Seat 2. Let it complete one cycle before riding it. How dare you? Why would you put it open to only tell me to test it? Now these poor guests have to leave, and now I have to wait? Making me wait? All right. Waiting, waiting. Burn now, now. Burn now, now. Burn now, now. Oh, it left. No, I gotta wait again. All right, it's here. Let's go. Let's take a look at the ride stats first and foremost. Here's a look at the coaster. It is 1.4 kilometers in length. 47 miles is the max speeds on this. 9 airtime counts with 4 seconds of total airtime and 153 seconds in duration. Is there music for this coaster? This is the victory march, so we won't have to add any posts. Let's go. C2 as requested. Reshade on. Off we go. Wow, that was actually legendary. Great job with the whole animating of the battle scene there. Oh my god, there was a lot of animatronics included in that there ride. My goodness gracious, you outdone yourself on this one here today, Crimmy. And I don't know if they mentioned it in their intro. It was all like lore and backstory and instructions, but I think they said they worked on this for like 2 or 3 years in the making. In between projects, they were doing like the Jeff Goldblum stuff and some other community projects. So Crimmy's got his hands in a little bit of everything, but this was his personal baby. This is what he's working on. And I actually, I don't care if you don't like this, but I'm going back to some more Baldur's Gate music. Okay. We're gonna go up to the battle now because this music feels battle ready. I feel ready for battle. Baldur's Gate. Oh. If it's a scenic journey, you get to hear me sing and listen to music the whole time. Oh. Oh. Epic. Bum, 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 ba-da-dum, bum. I am immersed. Welcome to Baldur's Gate. Bum, bum. Any lore for us here? Bit of a sad graveyard here. Ooh, Kecked City. Is it a Q? Shaylites be put to death. Death to all Shaylites! Good thing they got janitors keeping this place clean. Cleaning up all those Shaylite corpses. Tack checkpoint. We're going up, soldier. Into Keck City. Market Upper Residence. West Residencies. Let's explore the city. It's a dead end. You got any quests for us, dude? You got any news, any rumors? I'm looking for some quests. I need to level up. I'm only a level 1 swordsmith right now. Ooh, this Mind Flayer theme goes pretty good here. It's running beautiful, it's looking beautiful. Very immersive there, Crimmy. Ooh, the mines. They did tell us to go check out the mines or not to forget the mines. And I'm feeling like the music is leading me into the mines. Follow the music. Lore point! The rich mineral mines fund the tech, war, and economy. If sabotaged, it would be detrimental, yet stories of the secrets have been passed down generations older than tech itself. Wow. I'm so immersed right now with this Baldur's Gate music playing. It's so fitting. If you don't like it, well, too bad. Sorry, Crimmy. I think it works. All right, no reshade. How dare you? How dare you? Nobody tells me what to do. Put it in test mode. let it complete one cycle first before riding. Car 1, seat 1. Why do I have to do one cycle every time? Why are you demanding these things out of me? And why is everything open if you want me to test them? This nonsensical setup. Get out. Out. Out you go. Everybody leave. All right. I'll cut to it when it's ready. Actually, ride stats. 1.4 kilometers in length, 72 miles per hour. Miles per hour is the max speeds. 9 airtime counts, 4.5 seconds of airtime. Lots of airtime on these coasters so far. Really good job there, Crimmy. Now I'll cut to it when it's ready. Okay. How dare you tell me to return reshade off, by the way? Look at this. Look at the difference that this makes, and you want me to turn it off? And they said, car 1, seat 1. Let's go. Reshade on, and off we go. Kidding. Freaking wait. I don't know why you wanted me to turn reshade off, but man, oh man. Holy Toledos. It's gotta be one of the best mine train rides I've ever seen. I love the fact that this mine train went off the rails, quite literally. Wow. I, really thoroughly enjoyed that. Going off the tracks, skipping around, dodging lava. There's a battle underground. They're trying to sabotage the mines. Am I going out the way I came? I guess so, right? Let's go to the Takk Castle and Chapel. There are some ambience in the background, and I'm also playing music. They clash a little bit, but they're far and few between, so it's pretty rare that that happens. I'm digging this Baldur's Gate immersion. Lore point. Castle Takk has the largest repository of history with information from the Oppressor civilization and the Great Wandering before that. Sadly, the war has cut Shayl scholars from this knowledge. Okay. Look at all the knowledge. Very immersive, Crimmy. What an interesting idea for a theme park. And while it is a bit of an immersive kind of walkthrough experience, the rides so far have been S tier. The battle that we did, the Battle For Takk or whatever it was called, and then the Underground Mines, both S tier creations there. Can't complain. So, you know, a little bit scenic, a little bit slow in between and chill. And we got some Baldur's Gate music to listen to in between. Quite fun. Gives me an excuse to listen to the soundtrack in a video, so I'm enjoying it. And when we finally get to a ride, it is just amazing. So hats off to Crimmy, doing a fantastic job on this one here today. Oh, ho, ho, ho. All right, we're moving on. I am a thief, and I am going to use my rope, grapple hook, and rappel down the wall. Into the bushes. Slide down. That was pretty epic music timing for what just happened there. This was all scripted. Pre-planned. I'm kidding, by the way. I like your hats, dude. I could have let more guests into this park, but I wasn't sure if that's immersion breaking or not. Crimmy set it to 800. We'll leave it at 800. This is actually like just listening to Baldur's Gate while going through Crimmy's immersive park. I feel like I don't need to say anything, and I'm just enjoying this. Can we do this more often? Lore point. This cave is where escaped members of the 3 tribes would hide and plan their retaliation against the Oppressors. I think they're spinning their wheels in here. But there it is. Now that we've planned our attack, let's go put our plan into action. You said there was like 10 rides in this park or something? We've only hit 2 so far, so that's probably only like a 1/5 of the experience or something. And we have a long way to go. Good thing I've prepped the whole 40 song soundtrack here. Okay. We need something a little bit more countryside. What is a quest for a cure? Oh, this sounds peaceful. Maybe? It has notes of mystery and question. I hear some violins. Or is that a cello? I don't really know the difference. I want to go up. Why is there 2 arrows pointing this way? What's up here? Oh. Pekat Village. Let's go check it out. It's very somber music. Very fitting. I've nailed the music so far, guys. I should be a DJ or something. What do we got over here? Can I poke inside? Any Easter eggs? This is immersion breaking. Could at least put a pig penguin in there or something. Jesus, Crimmy. Know your audience. I've done my very best not to hit shift either. Only when we're backtracking. This is the Takk recruiter. Hello, I would like to be recruited into the Takk army. I am looking to become a sorcerer. I have changed my mind. I don't want to be a swordsmith anymore. I was looking to respec. So, I'm here for a respec. Thank you. All right, let's go throw some fireballs. Into the mines. Ooh, the music just changed. A little eerie as we go in. How is this working in my favor? Oh, oh, oh. Beautiful, beautiful landscape here. Great viewpoint. Nice vistas. Okay, now we're doing zoomy zooms. Back to the road where we came from. No rides up here today. And... ooh, 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 ooh. Now I sound like a monkey. This is a Planet Zoo video. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Ah! I have the perfect song for this. One of my favorites. I'm cranking the music.
Lace your heart with mine. Let your sleeping soul take flight. Take me through the night.
Down, down, down by the river. Nailed it.
Down, down, down by the river. Hanging moon in fog. Mist will lead where you belong. Sweep me off.
We have arrived at Act Village,
Down, down,
which is
down
by the river.
Down, down, down by the river.
Maybe I should get the game sound up as well.
Down, down by
We want to hear the river.
Inky amber, swirling down. Just leave the flames and take a chance to be with me tonight. Take my hand and hold it tight. 'Cause you and I are everywhere. The night is young. We're going down, down, down by the river.
Beautiful.
Down, down,
I like how the landscaping is really nice. Everything's uneven, very hilly terrain.
down, down
Amazing.
by the river.
Now this leads us to that city that we came from, right?
Just leave me there.
Or I'm. Do we go to track? Oh my God, they do not like the Shayl province here. I am not going to be able to follow this lore. Obviously, Krimmy's got it in his head. He's been writing this story for years. But I have no idea. Alright, nice change in the music as we're adventuring forth. Let me get the volume down just a little bit. This is very peaceful. Whoa, what was that? Some fireworks happening. Oh, this is my hometown. We have come down here. All right, we've looped around. I just want to make sure we're covering everything. Beautiful bridge, by the way. Love the destruction on it. It's a little dilapidated. All right, let's venture forth. New quests, onward and upward. Let's go over to the Shayl province. See what kind of mayhem's going over there. Axes and swords. They want them dead. The janitor loves it here. I've never seen him happy before. How'd you do that, Grimmy? Oh. Let's go 9 blades. Is this a queue? An amazing soundtrack for an amazing park. Very fitting. I'm getting a little bit of OBS lag. It's running perfectly on my end, guys, but I'm looking at OBS and it looks like it's falling apart. OBS sucks. I need better recording software. How have they not figured this shit out by now? Like, state-of-the-art computer and OBS is still choking. Lore point. Dispute over who owns Takk was the starting point of the war. The village now sits abandoned and desolate. The border between Shayl and Takk remains closed. I love the blowing sand here. Super immersive. The Shayl province. Switching up the song, transitioning into a new land. Road closed. Wait, there's a shore village? But the road is closed. Nobody says I can't pass. Fast forward. You had a sign. I wanted to see Sheth City. Or, Shore Village. Seems like there's more stuff over here. Let's go. And don't worry, if I miss the rides, if there's any hidden rides in any of the villages, we'll hit the ride list and make sure we hit all of the rides. But we're not going ride to ride to ride like we normally do. However, we will get to them all. During the Great Oppression, members of the 3 clans are forced to battle to entertain the oppressors. These ruins are now serve as a place of pilgrimage and the reminder of what we overcame. Salute. F in the chat, please. Beautiful landscape. Very peaceful here. Everyone's got red robin hats. Oh, look at that. The song just changed to Weeping Dawn as we approached a new area. You can't write this stuff, guys. Trooper's house? Is there poop inside? How dare you? I want a refund.
Oh.
I'm gonna request a Steam refund on my RPG here. Yeah, let's go on up. Wait. Oh, we can go to Sheth City. Oh, wait. Any rides or anything down here? Some kind of a Oblivion Tower there. Deckard Cain was here. All the happy janitors. Yeah. What was that sound? Welcome to Sheth City, ladies and gentlemen. Oh, he's got custom music. We're gonna pause the soundtrack. Oh, this is where they're getting all their hats from. It all makes sense now. Let's see. Get your Robin hats. Boop. Oh, cowboys. I'm really concerned about the frame rate because on my end this is running perfectly. On OBS's end it looks a little bit choppy. I've always had this issue with OBS. And I have dialed in my settings. I know for a fact that I've optimized it. It just always seems to be a shitty recording software. Quite aggravating. And Shadowplay isn't the best solution either. But we'll see. Maybe in post, maybe it's just it might just be what it's displaying to me, right? It might just when I look over, it doesn't look that crisp, but that might just be the result of the preview image. Hopefully it all works out. If not, I'm gonna have to reconsider my life decisions. It is what it is now. Another recruiter. So it reminds me of what was that game? MMO? New World. All the recruitment points in the cities. With the different banners and faction colors. Oh, looks like we have found a ride. Shayl's army struggles with the war and the curse sieging the castle. Ooh. Curse in Castle Shayl. Let's check it out. No comment. It's a shooting ride. Ooh, it might be a good shooting ride. I do like good shooting rides. 90% of them are awful. Bang! I like it. Triggers. I like to be rewarded for shooting things. See, this is nice because it's not like, oh, target, trying to hit them all, I score. It's just like, hit this and something cool will happen. I like it. I did change to a sorcerer, so now I have my fireballs. Oh. How dare you swing the camera left and right during that? You made me break my combo multiplier. Now I get less EXP. Shoot him in the butt. No! You sneaky! No! Oh. Wow. Very fun. I'm racking up the EXP now. I might hit level 2 finally. Oh, get wrecked. Looks like we got a mage battle up ahead. Battle of the Sorcerers, let's go. I'm ready. Got him. You sneaky quick with those triggers. All right. Have we saved the village from the curse? Have we taken out all the demons? 1,750. Try to beat my high score, guys. I'm sure it won't be that hard. Links to this park are down in the description if you are interested. I'm ready for another epic journey. Cunning Cruel Crits is what we're listening to now. Ho, 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 ho. I need to look at the map. Okay. Based off the map, I want to head up to this village up here. Back to ground level, please. M. Okay. Leaving the back exit. Onto another journey. Chef Stables. Really glad you added a satellite map. Very thoughtful of you. Shore Village. Wait, wasn't Shore Village the one that was closed? Ooh, I see a ride. The Battle for Shayl. Wait, didn't we go on this? Maybe not. It's in test. We definitely went on this then, right? I think we went on this ride. But it's weird because I'm coming at it from a different angle. So now I'm a little bit lost. Have we been up here? Shore Village. Another recruiter here. All right, let me open up the map again. Hit M. So my home village was there in the top left. We kind of cycled all the way down through here. Did we come through the mountain pass? I don't think we did. So we definitely crossed this village at some point, right? And that ruins. Yeah, we passed the ruins. So we need to head up to the east. So I'm going to teleport back down. Fast travel. And we're going to just head up this way. To the Aeyou province. Happy janitor. Ooh. Border crossing. We are now entering the Aeyou province. Aeyou village. Memorial to the Great Conflict. The Great Pumpkin Patch. Got any work for me? I'm gonna loot all your herbs. Thank you. Pockets are full. We're gonna go craft some brews. I need some more health potions. And off we go. We are ready for combat. Are you lost there, traveler? He's being stalked by bandits. All right, what do we have here? Aeyou City, Shayl Province, the Takk Province. I need to open up my map real quick. I don't think we went through the mountain pass. So we could go north, but that would lead us to kind of the area which we came from. I know we went to that riverside village down there, down by the river. So I think we should head over to this boat town. Okay, hitting M to go back to ground level. Okay. Let's head on up. All right, Aeyou City. We need a new song for this. Here we go. Let's get this one up. Hell yeah. Bum, 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 bum. Aeyou City. Oh, ho, 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 ho. Bum, 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 bum. A pirate siege ride. Let's go. Very fitting music for a pirate siege. Put it in test. C2. Let's take a look at the ride stats here. Almost a kilometer length, 41 miles per hour is the fastest speeds on this. 6 airtime counts, 2.5 seconds of airtime. G-forces are looking good. Almost 90 seconds in duration. I'll cut to it when it's ready. Diggity damn, another epic action-packed ride experience for us there. Good googly moogly. While the rides are few and far between, very, very far between, they have been exceptional in quality. So really good job there, Krumi. Definitely loving the rides. And the atmosphere, the immersion has been very, very great. No war talk allowed in this inn. Okay, we're going back to our music here. Commerce District. Get your commerce going here. Let's go up into the castle. How do we even do that? Should we ask the harbor master? Should we get our first ship? I mean, it's about time we got a ship in this game. We need to get around a little faster. Ooh, let's walk up to the castle. It's a hotel. Can I pass on through? No. Are you telling me I can't go in this castle? Oh. Rest in peace, Zafor. The monument of Zafor. Love you, buddy. Okay, let's open up our map. Okay, we in fact cannot go through the castle. Okay, I'm gonna fast travel to this location over here. All right, fast travel complete. Wait, didn't we go up here already? The ruins. You know what? This is very fitting. You can't write this stuff, guys. This is the ruins. Just death and decay, despair everywhere. And the song that just came on is called I Want to Live. There is a village down there. We'll check that out, but I want to check out the excavation of Oppressor civilization ruins. Ruins of the Oppressors civilization. Log flume! I'm not putting it in test. I'm not doing it. I have listened to the rules so far. I want to ride with the guests in pop-up view. Off we go. Pretty cool log flume Crimmy. Fun little exploration. I like going through the towers there. Very nice. All right, off we go. Back into the wilderness. Let's do a map view here. We're gonna fast travel back to the end of the road. And now we can go explore the village over here. I don't know how many rides we've been on so far, but there's gotta be a handful more, right? The Oil Village. Ool? Oodle? Another lore point. All the issues facing Aeyou have left distant villages struggling. Ooh, looks like we might have another ride up here. And I hear custom music, so we're gonna go ahead and pause our Baldur's Gate music and go to the mines of Aeyou. Why is it an exit? Have you baited me? Oh, there's an entrance here. But it looks to me like it's just a flat ride, and just as I turn the music off, their music turns off. But yes, it is in fact a little ride going through the mines. But a very clever use of this ride, if I must say so myself. Cool. There's a look at it there. All right, I think we need to fast travel again because we have reached the end of the map. I'm going to check the map here. So I feel like we've been most places. It's hard to tell. I'm getting a little bit lost on the map view versus the ground view, but I definitely know we haven't been in the top left-hand corner, so we're going to fast travel over to this village here. All right, we have fast traveled. How do we cross over to this village? Okay, yeah, we do go down by the river.
Oh, darling, get me drunk and make me feel it's not my fault. I'm not to blame. These ain't my sins. I broke my chains. There's more to do, and I still want to live.
We have arrived at Hath Village. Eighth Village? Another recruiter here. Loving the farms. Oh, got another lore point. Hath is far enough away from Takk to not require much protection and fortification. And we have a ride. Arrived at a ride. Another lore point as well. Stories of the Great Tower predate even the tales of the Oppressor civilization and ancient civilizations before them, and no architecture like it exists in the kingdom. Oh, it's a Monte Leon. There it is. Okay, I feel like I've covered majority of the park. I've been walking around for over an hour as keeping the best pace I could possibly keep. But I know there's like, you know, multiple ways to get to multiple places. Like I came through this place. Did I check out this place? Border crossing. I feel like this is familiar. The Way of Province. So if I may have missed some of the locations, I apologize for that. But we're gonna go to the ride list and make sure we've ridden everything. Okay, so I'm a little confused because there's the Battle for Takk, and then there's also the Fight for Shayl, and they're both in the same area. And that's when I was a little confused because I remember we got on this ride here, right? The Battle for Takk, and then when we came to this side over here, I was like, oh, I think we went on this ride. I don't think we actually went on this ride. We went on the other Oppressors side. So I don't think we actually rode this coaster here. We rode it from the other perspective of the enemy's side. So this was the one that was a dueling coaster, I believe. That's what's going on here. And that's why this one in particular is in test mode, because I was testing them. So that's what went wrong there. Okay, the coaster has arrived. We're going seat 2 as requested by the creator. Seat 2, off we go. absolutely epic and savage. Really awesome coaster. Really awesome battle, I should say. Okay, let's check out the ride list again. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, there's one more epic ride. We have to play The Power. The credit song for Baldur's Gate, OST, song 43. We're gonna make our way up the mountainside here to what is the grand finale of the park. We never found it, we never stumbled upon it, but on the ride list, it is literally the name of the park. So this must be the best ride in the entire park, the grand finale, saving the best for last, just out of pure luck. So we're gonna save the best for last unknowingly. We got quite a long ways to go. Luckily I got a 3-minute song here. I actually feel like the Baldur's Gate music was very fitting for this park. And probably one of the only rare cases that I could ever use it. It's definitely enhanced the experience for me. Hopefully it did the same for you guys. Hopefully Krimmy's not insulted and rather complimented that he gets the best soundtrack in all of gaming history for his amazing park. 2 ways. And we're going down. How dare you? The Kingdom of the Two Suns. Ladies and gentlemen, the final ride in the park, 1.2 kilometers in length. And it is a huntsman. People of the Sand is the song choice for this. All right. Putting into test mode. C2. The Power. Let's go! Disaster plagues the war caused the clans of Aeyou, Takk, and Shayl to wander endlessly in search of a new home. Perpetual search for a new home. Their numbers were dwindling from the exposure. Forever lost, forever forgotten. The clan stumbled on a land rich with wealth and prosperity. The people welcomed them into their arms. They walked within the kingdom of the two suns. warmth soon turned to cold, seeing themselves as superior kingdom denizens subjugated to the three clans. Ropes replaced the goblets, rats replaced the gold. The generations they lived under iron clasp of their oppressors. Stories of freedom died with each passing parent. Smoke from a once lit candle. Whispers and secrets stirred. Plans were etched. The clans united and rose up against the oppressors. If the blood were to be spilled, it would be spilled by their own volition. The clans drove the oppressors from the land and took its bounty for themselves. The kingdom of the two sons was now theirs. The newfound riches, the clans turn on each other. After generations of cold and hunger, the clans found greed in their new freedom. Eventually, glasses were raised and swords were lowered. The kingdom of the two sons, peace and harmony for the first time in ages. The clans found favor among the two sons' deities. With prosperity came politics. With politics came tension. With tensions came war. Takk and Shayl never agreed on their borders. Talks broke down, trade stopped, fighting started. Seeing an opportunity, long descendants of the oppressors, now turned pirates, have returned to plunder the villages and reclaim what they believed was their rightful land. Once again, the land of the two suns tasted the blood of its people. Once again, it's been cast into the darkness. Rulers change, the two suns remain. Good googly moogly. There it is, Krimsalt. Wow, there's some epic scenes, epic storytelling. A lot of effort gone into this park here today. Look at this. Oh my goodness. Tons of navigation. It really did feel... Oh, we got to get some epic Baldur's Gate. Feel the power of Krimsalt's end-to-end mega game fantasy theme park. Wow. The power! Bam! Let's go! Wow, freaking we. There it is. Wow. Okay, what do I even say? When I first opened this park or looked at the screenshot, I was like, where's the park? Where is the park? But there were, in fact, like a good handful, 10 or so rides that were epically narrated. Really amazing. I definitely really enjoyed the battle here. It's really hard to depict something like this, and you did it as a duel. Insanely immersive. I love the fact that I had the Baldur's Gate music on hand. I felt like it really added something to what was already epic, as it's hard to put speakers everywhere throughout your park, and Planet Coaster doesn't exactly have the most fitting fantasy RPG music to go with it, so I hope you appreciated that added touch of mine there, both the audience and Krimsalt. I think it does it justice. It's a very fitting soundtrack for a very fitting theme park. Not ever will I be able to do that other than here today. So I thought that was quite fun to be able to do that there. I think you did a really cool thing here. Normally, these scenic adventures can, at least like the storytelling parks or the puzzle parks, I have come to be impatient about. But I took my time with this one. I was very patient for a person that wants to go, 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 go. I really, really took my time on this one. And as a result, I did definitely enjoy myself. It's something that I haven't really experienced before, something very different, but the payoff was still there. There were some, I mean, every single ride in this park was uniquely crafted and very atmospheric and fun. So when we got to the rides, they paid off. And the scenic journey in between, especially with the Baldur's Gate music, made it pretty epic and grand too. I definitely felt immersed. I felt like I was in an RPG through and through. So hopefully all your work that went into this Krimsalt, all the years that you spent building it, hopefully I did it justice. Looking at the recording here, it says an hour and 34 minutes. There's definitely going to be some cuts and stuff in there, but generally speaking, an hour and a half is one of the longer lengths of park spotlights. We go between 1 to 2 hours on average, but 2 is one of the most rarest, and 90 minutes is also pretty rare. Well, 90 minutes would entail like an end-to-end mega park with a dozen plus coasters, and this is definitely an end-to-end, but is it a park? It wasn't a park here today, in my opinion. There were rides. It did represent Planet Coaster, but it didn't feel like a theme park, and that to me is a different experience. So really good job there to Krimsalt. So ladies and gentlemen, what did you think of Krimsalt's RPG fantasy theme park with a touch of Baldur's Gate in there? fire away down in the comments below. Did you like this type of content? Do you want to see more of this type of content? Really like the feedback that you guys give on all the videos. I take it to heart. I always try to improve the show. Even after all these years, I'm always looking to improve and constantly reading your guys' comments, your thoughts, your suggestions. So I definitely appreciate everything you have to say, and I'm sure Krimsalt would appreciate hearing some of your words, your thoughts, and what you thought of his creation down in the comments below. If you like the park, please do like it, subscribe, and share it on social media. And ladies and gentlemen, that is going to do it for us in today's episode of Park Spotlight. I hope you enjoyed, and I hope you have an absolutely wonderful day. Bye now.
Shining star